Hello, everybody, and welcome to the annual Hart Outdoor Track and Field Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden, and I am super pumped up right now to be joined by MidAmerica Nazarene University head coach Anthony Yates. And Coach Yates brought two outstanding student athletes with him today. Coach, athletes, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Listen, I know we're going to be talking about outdoor. We're just a few weeks away from the Hart Championship, but I want to start with you, Coach. Your indoor team, women, picked it today, placing second overall, and your men's team placed sixth. Tell me a little bit about the indoor season and some of the things that you were happy about as they progressed into that championship.
Sure. Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really good. Year number 2 for me as head coach, but kind of moving in there, hey, the team did well. Team did well. The men that we brought, we did not take a whole lot, which was fun to watch. 16, 17 guys go in there and just battle. They just battled. They did a lot of things we weren't expecting in a good way, which, hey, they fought. There were a couple points just out of top 3, top 4 there. So taking that short of a men's crew, watching them come together to do what they did was amazing. And then on the ladies' side, hey, we fought till we just ran out of bullets there, metaphorically. So we gave it everything we got. Came down to the last 2-3 events, but super young women's team to watch them fight as well and get second. Again, for the second year in a row was amazing. Had a lot of qualifiers out of that meet for the indoor national championship. So proud of this young team, proud of what they were able to do inside at the competition.
Fantastic. It sounded awesome. Well, tell me about these two. First of all, introduce your two student athletes and then tell me, what did they bring to the program? What do they mean to the team?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So to my left, I got Blake. Blake's a junior. As good as he is on the track, the dude's personality kind of speaks for itself, and lively dude right here. You know, when he's not jumping far or high or running fast in the 400, you can catch him doing front flips and dancing, keeping it lively. So Blake was an indoor qualifier in the high jump as a freshman, and then this past season in the long jump indoor, and then he's part of our 4x4 relay. That's they're sitting top 10 in the nation outdoor so far. And he runs third leg for us. 48-1 is what he split 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
which to see him. Nice to see him do that. So amazing leader for our crew. He's part of our ASA for men's track and field, and just love what this dude brings to the team on and off the track. So, and then to my right, this is Miss Taryn St. Clair, former state champion last year in the high jump out of Wichita. So Taryn's had an amazing year. The smile she brings, as you can see, is infectious. But just what she's been able to do kind of first year, figuring out indoor, she was able to qualify in the high jump, jumping 165. She went 5.5 and really had a good, solid performance at the national meet. But we're dabbling in the long jump here, which I think, again, she's just an athlete and she can jump. And so we're going to see what she can do in the long jump and then continue that success in the high jump. But same thing, like I said, the smile's infectious, what she brings to the team, hugging people, cheering them on. It's, again, as good as a jumper as she is, it's more so the personality and that smile that she brings that really sticks out. So very excited for her and glad I get 3 more years with her and 1 more for Blake. We'll see. We got a red shirt we might be able to use.
Pull it back, Coach. Pull it back one more year.
I have to talk him into it, but I got time, Rich. I got time here.
All right, Taryn, I want to start with you. High jump, dabbling in long jump. Tell me a little bit about what brought you into track. Like, when did you start running and competing in track and field? And how did you end up going to MidAmerica Nazarene?
Well, I started track just literally one day in middle school. There was no motive behind it. I just wanted to do it because I was bored. And then my coach had me starting high jump, and I was jumping pretty terrible, honestly, but I had so much fun. And so my next year, I just started getting really, really good at it. And then it was just something I always loved to do. And so all through high school, I found a lot of success. So I pretty much knew that's what I wanted to do in college.
Awesome. And you picked MidAmerica Nazarene. Tell me about that.
Well, it wasn't a really hard choice to make. I love Yates and I love my teammates, and I'm so glad that I got to come here. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, you know what, Taryn, I'm gonna ask you one more question, then we're gonna kick over to Blake. Tell me about the indoor season. Earning 161 points, I think, something like that. That's crazy. How exciting was it for you and your team to finish that strong this year in indoor?
We definitely were shooting really high. So second place, like we're definitely going after winning conference next year, but we have so many young, talented people on the team. And definitely they're so talented and they're just gonna continue getting better. And it
Yeah,
was really exciting, and there was so many great performances that a lot of my teammates I don't think will forget. So
awesome. All right, let me kick over to Blake. Blake, first of all, tell us what it sounds like you compete in multiple events. Tell us what event you compete in, and do you have a favorite?
There you go.
So I compete in the like you said, the men's 4x4 relay, the open 400, the long and the high jump. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the 4x4 is probably my favorite event now.
That's it, huh?
I mean, I was recruited as a jumper, and with some past injuries, I just kind of found joy of running now, which I never thought I'd ever say. But I like
Right?
it.
It's a shock he
quit.
likes the 400. So,
Especially not the 400. That's brutal. That is a
Yeah.
brutal race.
Yeah.
proud
Third
of you.
leg of it. Well, I want to talk to you about this. Finished up indoor season. Now you're smack dab in the middle of outdoor. What kind of mental or physical preparations does it take to transition from indoor to outdoor? I would think, especially high jumpers, but even like your running events. Tell us a little bit about the difference. Is it all mental? Is there physical? Tell us how that works and how you guys prep for that.
I mean, obviously it's a long season. We've been going since September, and
Yeah.
I just think like your body wears down, and I really think that spring break is like a big week for us. That's like a week for us to like relax and like get like our focus back. Or I mean, not really like our focus, but like let go for the week and just relax and not focus on school or track or anything, and just like recoup. So that way we're good to go whenever we come back from spring break and really start the outdoor season. And I really think you have to be in the training room more than you are indoor, just because was this our 5th month of competing? So your body
Yeah.
is really wearing down, and I just think it's really important to like maintain like where you're at right now and not like regress. So
Yeah. Taryn, what about you? How do you transition from indoor, where it's all climate controlled, to outdoor?
definitely easier to go to outdoor because you have the sun, and I just think that helps so much just being outside. Definitely first time being indoor was a lot different for me. I didn't expect it to be so much of a jump. So now I feel more prepared for next season, but going in, I didn't really know how to prepare either way, but I feel more prepared now.
Awesome. Hey, Coach, I heard there's lots going on campus. Improvements to the athletic facility, a new stadium. How excited are you for that? And tell us a little bit about that process.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things, long time coming. But once we kind of saw the big machinery come, we broke ground back in November. Hey, we knew it was happening. We knew it was happening. So it's just amazing to see what's going on. Obviously, brand new football stadium with tons of cool stuff coming in there with locker rooms. We're going to get a piece of that as well. But then
Cool.
to the side is going to be a brand new 8-lane track. Throws are going to be in the middle. And it's kind of going to be a piece just for us, and somewhere for us to call home. Since the restart, we've never had anywhere. We have to borrow middle schools and high schools, and hey, we made it work. Tons of success, but just really excited for campus, but also my men's and women's program to have their own space to call home.
Yeah.
Not dodging middle schoolers and high schools, and hey, we're going to get to bring track and field back on campus here in Olathe. And so just everything they've done, all the sacrifices that they've made, it's going to be very special once that thing's built, not only for the program, but for MNU as a whole. It's going to be really cool to see. So
It's
we're
going to be amazing.
and they're
And
moving, they're rolling.
great
So they're out
recruiting
there
tool too, right? Great recruiting.
Absolutely. I don't have to show them a concrete slab anymore, Rich. So, which I didn't really anyway. Told them about it. But now I get to walk them up, and we get to see this fancy new facility that everybody involved, they made it happen, and we're extremely blessed.
That's
Just
killer.
for that
That's
to happen.
killer. You know, I've said this all through our media day interviews. I feel like the Heart Conference is so crazy tough. Like
It's
top to bottom, it's just I call it the mega conference of the NEIA. I mean, in all sports, but track too, as I've been interviewing my coaches. And you got what, co-coach of the year?
I did.
Indoor. So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about the Heart Conference, how hard it is. What do you all have to do to prepare for the championships?
Yeah, sure. So, Rich, you hit the nail on the head. It's if it's not the toughest conference in the NAIA, it's top two for sure. And I think we've just had some coaches come in that they really care. One about the sport, but just two about track and field and their universities. And so, when you get coaches like that come in, they care, they want to win. We're going to run into some trouble. So, but like you said, top to bottom, just seeing all the national qualifiers we have, and races coming down to the wire, like our women this past indoor coming down to, the 3K, so second to last event on the track last year, came down to the 4x4 with us and Central Methodist. Hey, that makes it fun. That makes it a extremely fun championship. We would like to blow everybody out by 100 points like my first year here, but that's not quite as fun and memorable, Rich. So the conference as a whole has just exploded, and everybody in it is again competitive, but we really get along in the conference, which I do appreciate that as well. As tough as it is, especially on the coaching side, we're all here for one another. We go to the national championship meet and rooting for one another. When it comes conference time, hey, a little bit different story, but
Sure.
National meet, hey, we're rooting for the Heart, and that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it competitive. Just happy to be a part of that. So, co-coach of the year, I was extremely blessed, humbled to get that. And again, when I get those things, Rich, it's really exciting, but it goes to my team. It goes to my team. So they make me look like I know what I'm talking about, like I know what I'm doing, and they make me look.
He
good.
does.
So,
He does. He does.
I appreciate it.
Fantastic. Well, last question. This is for my student athletes. I don't care, Blake or Taryn, who goes first, but what are your goals for the rest of the outdoor season? What are your goals coming into the Heart Championship?
You gonna go? Or me?
You got it.
All right. I would say personally, I think the biggest goal for myself is for our relay to go win the Heart and then to go be All-Americans. I think that's the goal. I think we definitely have the skill as a relay to go win. To go win the Heart and to go get that top 8. And I think it's achievable. So that is like my main goal right now. That's what I can be in the future. So,
Taryn, what about you?
For me, I really just want to focus on having fun and going out and competing. Really working to qualify again and go to outdoor. Outdoor nationals. But just like working on consistency for myself and just some confidence. It's been a long freshman year for me. So definitely just continuing to grow and get better in all aspects of myself, honestly.
That seems like the theme I've been hearing on this media day. My athletes are concentrating on PRs, concentrating on every little day, getting a little bit better. And it's amazing. I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm super pumped up and excited. Well, we're like 2.5, 3 weeks away to a Heart Championship. So I look forward to it. Knock it out of the park. And thanks for being here today.
Absolutely.
hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.